normally have some music. I didn't cue up my music today, but it's all good. Listen, if you are here, go ahead, share the broadcast. If you're a replay viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to bring some lovely ladies in the room. We're going to get this conversation started. So I'm super excited to have these beautiful sisters with me today. We're going to have a conversation about some information that you need. So listen, if you have student loans, or if you know somebody that has student loan debt, listen, y'all know the time is coming soon, and that's what we're here to talk about. We're having an amazing Super Saturday this coming Saturday, but we'll give you that information as well. But please go ahead, share this broadcast, whether you're viewing on Facebook or YouTube. Hey, YouTube. We appreciate you being here. I am Tisha Marie Johnson. I could say a lot about myself, but what you need to know is that I am a person who believes in helping others. I love to be a resource for those who have a need. And even if I don't have the answer, if I don't have the solution, I probably know someone who does. That's what you call the resource for real. So this is no different, and we're going to talk about it in just a few minutes. So go ahead, share this broadcast. If you are tuning in, you want to get this information hot off the presses. I'm super excited. So I'm going to go we're going to start at the bottom from my right, which Miss Susie, then we're going to go to Kelly, then we're going to go to Aisha, and we're going to get this conversation started. So ladies, introduce yourself, tell them why you are here and what you're looking forward to sharing with them tonight.
Well, good evening, everyone in Georgia. And the reason my why is freedom. I have found freedom from my student loan debt, and I want to share that freedom with you. He says, he that the Son has set free is free indeed. And so I believe that God made me free by showing me the ability to get free from my student loan debt. And so, again, I just want to share that freedom with you. We're going to talk a little bit more about it, but I'm going to be quiet and let the other ladies introduce themselves.
Good evening. Great. Good evening, everybody. God bless you. God bless you. My name is Kelly D. Evans, and I ditto what Susie said. Freedom. I'm excited about a new beginning, the end of an era of debt and going into debt, being debt free in 2022. So I'm looking forward to talking about that. Just don't you want that relief, not just to not the biggest gift that you could get or give yourself is freedom. Is the load off your shoulders, the load off your back. So we're looking forward to talking to you about that.
Hey everybody, my name is Aisha Stearns and people know me as the Money Lady. So the reason why that I am here is because I want to offer you an opportunity of a solution that I believe that is going to save you money. I'm in the saving money business. Who doesn't really want to save money? We know that us as individuals have lifestyles that we want to continue to have or that we want to possess. And so I'm here to talk about why you need to do it now. So we know that, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but we know that, man, I got the email too. You know, I have student loans my own self starting February 2022. They're going to start taking their money out. They want their money. Okay. You know, the government don't play because they're going to get their money. And so you have to understand is that when you procrastinate and when you don't act now, you lose out on money. So say for instance, individuals who want to buy a home, that student loan is probably stopping you because you procrastinating. Say for individuals who are locked up on the holidays, spending money that actually they really don't have, why don't you spend that money or invest that money into something that is going to bring about a solution that is going to solve your problem when it comes to your student loans? Because who likes student loans or whatever the case may be, you know? So it's time to stop the procrastination and get on what needs to be done, because it's not going to go away. And I think us as individuals try to psych our mind out thinking that, oh, these student loans going to go away. Honey, I pray that they disappear. You get what I'm saying? Let a glitch happen and they just disappear. But it seems like that ain't happening, right? So since that glitch is not happening and they're not going to disappear, why not do something about it? And so this is why we are here. We are here as a group to offer you an opportunity, and it's up to you to grasp a hold of that opportunity so that you can allow yourself to live the way you desire to live, because it's your birthright. Who wants to live um who wants to live in lack? Who wants to live with student loans down their back? I'm watching Survivor, right? So I'm blinging Survivor and I'm getting addicted to it. And so it was this black dude that was on there, and he said he wanted to win $1 million because of his student loan debt. He was in medical school. You get what I'm saying? Student loan debt is a dread, and it's over $1 trillion. Do you get what I'm saying? It's over $1 trillion worth of debt when it comes to student loans. It's time to get with the getting.
That is so good. You are so right. And I think I remember hearing that. It's a shame that you want to go somewhere, compete with some people just to pay a bill. Now, I'm not saying don't do it, because, we got to be creative and find ways, but come on, what could you do if you did not have to pay back that loan, if you did not have to pay back as much? Even if it were reduced by 25%, isn't that worth investigating? Well, how about we have some ladies and gentlemen who have had it reduced 90%, 75%, 99%. So you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. So that's why we're here, to help share this information with you, because we want you to come to this Super Saturday. Go to bit.ly/no more loan. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Listen, you probably know somebody. I was shocked when I started sharing this information at the number of people who responded. And I'm even more shocked at the number of people who responded yet have not taken action. So Kelly, why don't you talk about taking action and what it actually does for you?
Okay, so I'm taking action, and I've been taking care of $76,000 of my student loan. Thank the Lord, which is all of it. Somebody say something. So my credit score was in such disarray because I was in default for a moment. And I heard a lady say before that when you get some freedom with this, your credit score is going to shoot up like Jordan. It's going to jump like Jordan. It is imperative that you get that taken care of. If you are looking to get married, or you are in a relationship and you want to go further, the last thing you want to do is take this kind of burden on, because student loan debt is a house note or a house for many people. So this is not something you really want to take into a relationship. You want to do all you can to make everything as smooth as possible. And if you got the help and the resources here, the least you could do is check it out, find out how can I get help. Because I was told on January 31st, come the 1st of February, they're tagging everybody. And it was said that only 1% of Americans are going to be forgiven totally. And if you're not on that list, that means they're going to be not calling you, but checking your account on February 1st. So it is important. It is important to get that off of your chest. It is important to just grow up Put on your big girl clothes, your big boy clothes, and get that debt taken care of. Get that bill taken care of. You will be free. You can walk around with your and shake your shoulders off. Take the dust off your shoulders when you know you don't have that debt. When you know that you can walk into a car dealer and know that your credit score is more than 750. That's important. It's not about your fancy clothes and your fancy gym shoes and your fancy jewelry and things. Take some time out and do a self-assessment of you. You have the education. You went to school, right? Get you some help. Help yourself. And tell them Auntie Kelly told you.
All right, Auntie Kelly. Listen, I heard someone say to me, and they were adamant about it, the government is going to forgive us. 25-year government employee. I know what red tape looks like, honey. I'm not saying that they won't, because you know when they want to, they'll do what they want to do. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't hold my breath for that. Okay.
That's right.
There are bigger things for them to consider. And, you know, that's a whole another matrix we could talk about, which we're not talking about that today. But you can be, rather than reactive, be proactive.
Right.
Do something about it. And of course, Kelly mentioned credit score. She mentioned the amount, and these ladies, they do have their amounts. We can't guarantee because it's based on an individual assessment. So you have to come get the information, get your assessment, and find out what you need to do to have this taken care of. Yes. So that you can see a credit score increase, so that you can see more money in the bank account, so that you don't have to worry about your wages being garnished or worse. You know, do something about it now. So Miss Susie has a new grandbaby. And so, Susie, why don't you talk to them about how important it is for you to, you know, set the precedence for those that are coming behind you, and how important this is in terms of legacy for you. Take yourself off mute.
You know, in order for my family to succeed, I have to give them an example. And in creating a legacy, you have to create legacy with an example. And not only with how you live your life, but the things that you do. So I have put myself in a position to create legacy for my granddaughter, for my grandson who is new, because as Kelly said, and I looked at CBS News, and they have this big article about the fact that the president is not going to forgive. So in order for me to create legacy, I have to put my grandchildren in a position to be able to inherit not my debt, but to inherit the things that I'm leaving for them. Their life insurance, whatever it is that I'm, you know, the business aspect of life, whatever it is I'm doing, I want to leave them that legacy. I don't want to leave them a legacy of debt. So don't get stuck thinking that it's going to be easy, and that, again, like she said, that they're going to forgive the debt, or that they're going to wipe it away, because that's not being promised. Matter of fact, it's being said that I'm going to read it. Student loan interest is set to kick back in when payments resume, but some Senate Democrats are asking President Biden to waive it. And it said that he's not intending on waiving it. So let's do something, create a business, create an income, do something and let's wipe out our debt. Let's be free to wipe that debt out. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. And part of living paycheck to paycheck is the fact that you got that student loan debt that you have to pay, that you're going to have to pay.
Yes.
So.
And we procrastinated long enough.
We procrastinated long enough.
We have procrastinated. And if you are one of those who are avid procrastinator, you know that this conversation is for you. You know some other people that is for. Get the help you need. Get it right away so that you're not bothered with having a heart attack or having high blood pressure or stroke. These things can send your body into your health into a frenzy. Do it while you're calm. Do it now. Do it at the end of the year. This is the end of the year. Start your new year out right. Start it out just like you want to lose weight the top of the year. You want to get your finances together at the top of the year. You want to clean your house at the top of the year. Clean up your finances. Clean up your student loan. Get you some help. Come on, sugars. Come on. Tell them Auntie Kelly told you.
That is good. Clean up your credit. Listen, we got to work smarter and not harder. We got to think.
Yeah.
You've been in the midst of this pandemic that's been going on. There have been a lot of dynamics, a lot of things changing, and there's more down the road. So you definitely want to get rid of as much debt as you can in this moment so that you're not forced into a situation that you really cannot handle. And I like what Susie said, take care of that debt and then start a business. So Aisha, this is our one of our money ladies. She knows about the clients that struggle in terms of just their day-to-day operation and budget. But talk to those business owners or those people who have maybe a side hustle or a hobby, and they're really thinking, oh, this can't turn into something. I know that because you are about the dollars and the cents to the T. So help them out and let them know, even though they have a student loan, it doesn't have to stop them. It doesn't have to block
them. Well, to my business owners and entrepreneurs, I mean, like she stated, Miss T, is that I do work with individuals. Man, the struggle is real in their lives. You get what I'm saying? So I remember that phrase, the struggle is real. And then I came to a conclusion that the struggle don't have to be real in your life. You get what I'm saying? It's a choice for you to struggle. I'm sorry. It's a choice for you to struggle. And so with the individuals that I do work with on a weekly or basis or whatever the case may be, not only are they struggling in their business, but they're struggling in their personal life as well, which is impacting everything around it, right? And so you can't allow, your student loans to stop you from what you just need to live on a day-to-day basis. I'll take myself for example, is that even though I'm the type of person that I'm about my business or whatever the case may be, but I just purchased a new car, right? If I wasn't the type of individual that wasn't on top of things, because what are we talking about? We're talking about doing something right now. If I wasn't the type of individual that wasn't doing something right now, if I was the type of individual that was not organized or whatever the case may be, there are people out there, they say, man, I'll just let it fall on my credit. Are you serious? There are people out there that say, oh, you can charge it to my credit. You get what I'm saying? But let me go back to the car. For me to be able to purchase, ain't nobody but God. I give him all the glory, honor, and praise. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it wasn't for me keeping up with my credit score, if it wasn't for me making sure that my student loans are intact, you get what I'm saying, and not in default, if it wasn't from me being steward or manager of the finances, I wouldn't have been able to purchase a new car, brand spanking new car, even though this is not my first time, but still, brand spanking new car. Guess what the freaking interest was? 2.9%. Okay. No money down. Okay. Walked up in there with a wonderful credit score because I don't play that. Okay. Walked up in there and guess what? I had the what can I say? I had the upper hand You can't walk. I don't care if it's a freaking pandemic or not. You can't walk up into somewhere and think you got the upper hand and your credit score in the freaking 500s or the 400s. You get what I'm saying? You can't go in there and say, I'm not putting no money down. I don't care what you say. Look at my credit report. Look at my score. My score speaks for myself, speaks for itself. I ain't putting no money down. And so you can walk in there. You get what I'm saying? You can walk in there and say, this is what I'm going to pay. I don't know what you're talking about, but this is what I'm going to pay. I'm not paying no more than $700. And guess what? I walked out of there paying no more than $700. I'm talking too much, but I'm paying no more than $700 on a brand spanking new car. Don't play with me. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have to come to a place, and I'm talking like this is just me. I'm talking like this because we have to stop playing games. You get what I'm saying? This is real life. If you really want to live the way that you want to live and stop faking the funk, if it's funky, it's funky. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't want it to be funky in your finances no more, it's time for it to smell like roses. So the only way it's going to smell like roses is if you get taking care of your student loan debt. And you might have other things, but we're talking about student loan right now. Get your student loans in order. And guess what? We got the solution. People who know me or people who watching this know that I'm not about the shadiness. I'm not about the scamming. I don't put my name, I don't attach my name to anything that is going to bring you or another individual in harm or in danger or any case may be. We got the solution, okay? So only thing you need to do is bit.ly/no more loans. So instead of going to fantasy football, it's called fantasy football for a reason. It ain't nothing but a fantasy. This right here is not a fantasy. This is real life. So if you want to gamble your money, you can gamble your money on a fantasy, but you won't take an investment and put it into a solution that's going to reduce your debt, but you'll put your money in a football pot, or you'll go to a casino. I'm just saying.
Woo! Aisha dropped the mic on you, y'all. Wow.
She's the new auntie.
Right.
Auntie Aisha.
Auntie, yeah. She's serious about that money, and I love it. And so if you need some help, listen, do it now, because before you know it, January 31st is going to be here, and you're going to be scrambling, and you're going to be blowing us up in our DMs and on our phones talking about, you remember that student loan stuff? Yes, we've been telling you for over a year. Come on, sign up. Come to the Super Saturday so you can get the information. You're going to talk to the professional. You're going to be able to ask all of your questions. Now, he'll be able to answer general questions, but if it's something specific to your individual case, then you're going to have an appointment, and we can get you an appointment so that you can get your assessment and find out what is available. There are over 70 programs out there that are available to assist you. And yeah, go look it up on Google. And yeah, you probably could do it. But where people fail is, even if they do file the right paperwork, they fail to do the follow-up paperwork. So just let somebody do it. Listen, I'm not gonna, and I've been this way for years. I love math, but I'm not an accountant. I'm in law enforcement. So I let an accountant do my taxes. Hello, somebody. So if it's something that you want, something that you need, then you need to go to a professional. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like some of y'all are really in need of other counseling, I need you to go get that counseling as well. There are people who are experiencing grief and sadness and loss. Get the help. That is the bottom line why we're here. And we'll be here tomorrow and Friday leading up until the Super Saturday. But you need to get some help. I don't care what area it is. Maybe you got to get your mind together first before you can get your student loans. You can't even wrap your head around the fact that you have these thousands of dollars in student loan. I get it. Go get the help that you need. So at some point, you can handle what needs to be handled. I say it's a gorilla. Listen, I was in school a long time ago and I paid off my student loans, but I was again in shock as to how many people actually have student loan debt. And I probably had, I don't even think I had $10,000 worth of student loan at that time, but to have tens of thousands. And I think the last number I heard was that someone had $360,000 reduced.
Woo.
That's amazing. So you want to come get the information from the professional, from the one who is educated and passionate about helping you with these student loans, bit.ly/no more loan. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen, you need to sign up. Be in the house Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're not going to keep you all day. We're going to get in and get out, give you what you need, and show you what you need to do to get those loans taken care of. So, ladies, let's give them some closing remarks, and we're going to come back tomorrow evening and talk about a different facet because we're serious. We want you to get the help that you need.
Yes, we're here to help. We're here to help you to be free. I can't talk about being free enough. There's so many different levels of freedom in your life, but the financial level of being free from debt can allow you to experience other things. Like Aisha said, it gives you power.
Yes, it does.
To be able to go places and do things and to command certain things in your life. So let us help you get free.
Yeah, I love the idea of when the credit union said, "Well, you can do a little better now because your score is up. Your score." You don't understand the freedom, the feel to have that. Did I want to get anything? No, I want to sit there and be on top of the mountain. I'm not touching anything. I wouldn't even buy any pantyhose right now. I'm just saying I needed to marinate a little bit because I've been through some things. So I want to say, and I want to encourage you, if you've been through, because maybe you weren't just ignoring it. Maybe you've gone through some type of trauma, some type of a divorce, or a death. The economy hit, you lost your job, lost your children, or whatever. This is not to talk about you, but this is to encourage you that help. You've been asking, you've been praying, you've been trying to speak on the down low about it, but help is here, and we got some help. So all you got to do is listen in and then go forth and get the help. The help is here, and I promise you, Auntie Kelly, promise you, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better. Help is here. Help is here. And we're going to do it with you with a smile, because you're going to be so superly blessed. You're going to run out and tell somebody. You're going to say, look, I had to take that monkey off my back, and some of us, our weaves are too thick. You're going to take that weave off because you've been hiding stuff. Been hiding dead up here too. Come on, sugars.
I like you, Auntie Kelly. I like you. So the only way to get out of this covenant debt that you are in with the student loan is to make a decree. Okay. And the decree, we got it. The solution that we have is your decree. And what this decree is going to do is going to free you from the covenant that you are in with your student loan debt. So I leave you with this. Do you want to continue to stay in covenant? Or do you want to get out of this covenant with student loan debt? The choice is yours.
Ooh, Aisha,
Free money lady, come on.
hot tonight. Are you
Woo, that was tight.
with your student loan debt or not? Wow, that's incredible. Listen, you don't want to miss this. These ladies are on fire and excited, and they're not the only ones. Our team has helped families save more than $2 million. And that was just at my last count. There have been other situations where people have come and they've gotten the information and gotten the relief that they needed. So you don't want to miss this incredible opportunity to get this information. Go to bit.ly/no more loan. You can sign up. The event is via Zoom. You don't have to leave home. You can come virtually. We're going to share some information with you, give you some awesome testimonials, and show you what you need to be able to access this information like these ladies have done. And listen, let me drop this. We'll talk about this Friday, but if extra money is an issue for you, we're going to even share with you how you can possibly take care of that as well. But I know, you might not even be able to think beyond the student loan debt, and that's fine. So join us. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Listen, if you see this information, if you're watching the replay, we appreciate you being here. Go ahead, share this broadcast with someone that you know. And listen, it's not something that you walk around and brag about. So share it anyway. You don't know who needs the help. I didn't know who needed the help. I only knew of 1 or 2 people who kind of talked about it in passing. And so I said, well, if there's 2 people, maybe there's 4, or maybe there's 10. No, ladies, there were 150 people that responded. That's incredible. Now, a portion of them actually took action, and an even smaller portion actually took it all the way through to the finish line. That's okay. But you have these testimonials, and maybe the timing wasn't right. So if you are one of my Facebook friends and family, and you've been in contact with me, listen, don't miss this Super Saturday, because we're going to continue with Super Saturdays, but we won't be talking about student loan debt. So you might as well get it in when you can fit it in, get it in before the CARES Act ends. And even if they decide to extend it, go ahead, be proactive, get this taken care of, get it off your back. Maybe by summer you can, like Kelly, sit in amazement looking at your credit score, and the possibilities. Is about the possibilities, you guys. So bit.ly/no more loan, bit.ly/no more loan. Sign up. You're going to get the information. You're going to be able to sign up. You're going to join the Facebook group, and then we'll share the link with you Saturday. So looking forward to an amazing time. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Team Tenacity that is viewing with us. We appreciate you all. Listen, these ladies are on a mission. I don't know about you, but we got some stuff to do. So we want to help you get it done so that we can get it done. All right, you guys, have a great and amazing night. We will see you tomorrow night. Join us back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, then. Have a great night.
Good night.
Good night. God bless everybody.